Okay. So on the YouTube page, this is my recommendations, right? There's no gaming the system here. So see this where it's like declutter your mind, the secret to staying mentally sharp at any age. This guy has 122 views and he has 228K subscribers. This guy has 3 people watching. And if I go through like the content, what you'll see is like this has 2.2K views. Like there are actually a lot of opportunities right now to get served new content on YouTube. The algorithm is preferencing new channels pretty well. And so you'll see a lot of like 400 view stuff and like 300 view stuff and things like that. And that's pretty impressive. So I think that YouTube's doing fine in terms of recommending smaller content channels. And if you go into your YouTube, you should be able to see some of that show up. So I'm actually not too worried about the I'm not too worried about it. I think that, like, yes, like in terms of the leaderboards, the like 400K subscriber channels will beat out like the 5% ones, but it'll still plug into the algorithm with like a better discovery than before. Here's the statement I would make, right? This is like hard to argue with. Being an 100,000 subscriber YouTube channel or being like a 1,000 subscriber YouTube channel will be better after this change than it ever has been before. How much better and like to what degree is like kind of subjective, but it will be better than ever before. It's real neat. Oh, also Twitch friends, we built a system out that warns us in chat when ads are coming. So we should be able to run ads before that happens, which is kind of neat. I've not been in the stream in 5 years. Same, dude. Yeah, so that's the hype thing. I think we'll talk about it. I think that dude that was talking about it was right, though. That I don't think that there will ever be a situation where like a 500 sub YouTube channel like goes on the leaderboards and beats out like a 500,000. Oh my god. Okay, I'm sorry. That's got to be like priority number 1. Fix those gnomes. Hey, thanks. Good to be back. Okay. Okay. How do I fix this? So is this a all right. Let's test some stuff out because this is going to be the follow one. By the way, I appreciate all the follows, guys. Thank you so much. Very nice. And all the welcome backs too. That's great. Let's do. This is follows Streamlabs. Yeah, I apologize. I'm trying to like figure out the tech. So this one's gonna be. So if I'm right, this is just follows. That's coming up here. That should just appear there. Then on
turn left.
I hope that's right. And we're gonna delete this. Delete this. What made you want to return to streaming on Twitch? I have a video about it. The short of it is that like I just felt like I've had like a really good life and I just kind of have an obligation to like give back and try to talk about cool stuff. Also, I've been kind of frustrated that it just seems like all the content everywhere is dog shit. It's either like really highly politicized or it's like just like really boring, like reacts content or just like gaming stuff. And I wanted like, I think there's like a need for like a live show that talks about like business and like important stuff that's going on that's not political. So I want to make one. Subscriptions. Okay, so here's the gnome. The gnome is very loud. And then if I copy this URL, this should give us the Join the All In podcast. I don't deserve to sit with those guys. Like, every one of those guys is like 50 to 100 million net worth plus, and they're so much more informed than me. It's crazy. I'm honored that you think that I could, though, man. So this is going to be or this is subscriptions. Okay, why? Why did that pop 60 times? Okay. Just a sec, man. I'm sorry. This is gonna be absolutely insane. Okay. So that goes there. His text-to-speech, bro, I can't even do, I can't do anything right now. Save changes. I need, only Notepad can save us. Patreon.
Go straight.
Is this a separate link? This is the same fucking link. So that's why it's like doubling up. Oh, because it's filter events. Oh, I see. I messed up everything. That's why we're getting like quintuple gnomed. I see. I gotta do the whole thing again. Okay. Thank you guys so much for bearing with me, but like, I'm sorry. This is just, this is like, we'll never have to do this stuff again after we get this kind of stuff set up, but it's like so frustrating right now. Some people do watch live streams. I'm going to be super honest. I feel like I was so bad on the last live stream. Actually, I'll try to do way better for this one. I'm not used to talking to people. Okay, this will fix this. This will fix this. So, first thing we're going to do... Let's go here. This is just follows. Filter will be literally just follows. Okay. Okay. I just fast forward through the parts that find boring. Yeah, that works. Damn, that's awesome, Zethnos. Thank you. I think I came back. I came in two corpos. Corpo is my problem. Maybe less corpo. Less corpo. I'm like, do you know those annoying people? You ever talk to these annoying people in like HR or that work like 9 to 5s, and they've just been in the corporate environment too much, and they talk like, well, you see, in order to reach our KPIs for the next quarter, like we've got to split up the revenue, and we've got to get our teams and product managers on the right, on like the right footing. And I was like, damn, I'm like way too much along. Let's circle back and sync on that. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I was like, okay, I gotta like stop doing that because I gotta sound like an actual human being. Let's circle back offline and lean in on that solution that benefits both parties. Yeah, exactly. Let's table that. Yeah. Every time I ban someone in the chat, it's like, hey, let's table that. Okay, let's see. All right, so we're gonna do add. Let's table this discussion for another time. Bans the guy. Follows Streamlabs. Hey, nice to see you. What's up, Bristow? Can we hop on a call? I have bled that like poison out of my organization. It's so annoying when somebody is like, oh yeah, like can we jump on a call? Like I really want to talk about that. And I'm like, dude, this is an email at best. Like, why have you never thought about working in the trades? Are you asking me why I've never been a prostitute? Am I super misunderstanding your question? Because you usually don't ask questions like this. What are you asking me? The trades? What does that mean? Hi, Devin. I just bought a house in California. Any tips? Sell it and move. What does he mean by the trades, do you guys think? Where in California? Plumbing and electrician work? Oh, the trades. I see. The trades. Yes, that's what the trades mean. Okay. Or Wall Street trades. Carpentry, ironwork, or HVAC. I'm not remotely competent enough to do that stuff. Like, stuff like installing like that kind of stuff, like HVAC or like carpentry and stuff like that, requires real actual skills. What I do is I pretend to have skills behind a computer, and then people believe I have them and pay me for it. But there are no actual skills. That's the difference. And because I'm pretending, I can make up my prices, so I make a lot of money. But yeah, like you put me like I was trying to figure out how to work a magnet the other day, and I couldn't figure it out. Okay, so this should only be follows on this source. Follows equals 1. All right, somebody follow the stream. That should appear on the top right corner, and that should only appear there. Oh, there it is. Good. Office Rummer, thanks. Okay, now we'll do that. The same thing for subscriptions. And we'll figure that out. What's your routine when you aren't streaming? I wake up at a very comfortable hustle grind set time of about 11 or 12 p.m. 11 a.m. or 12 p.m. And then usually the first thing I do is I walk a lot. I walk like an hour to work. And lately, I've been walking in the Texas heat, and it's killing me, man. Actually, if you see the back of my head, like super sunburn. So now I have to be one of those douchebags with a cowboy hat and an EverQuest shirt on. And I think people are just gonna be really confused about what political affiliation I'm trying to convey. But that's the only way to like. So I've been like walking in the sun. It's like killing me. And after that, I get to work. Usually when I start my day, I like shut off everything, try to shut off like everything and do like 2 or 3 hours of like whatever like the really hardest like problem I have in my company is. And I just like try, if at all possible, I try to like shut down every distraction. I don't take any phone calls or whatever. And then the rest of my day is usually like phone calls or like meetings or like, you know, getting people on the same page and stuff like that. And then that usually goes till like 7 or 8 p.m. and then I play video games. I'm in Dallas, yeah. Has life turned easier or harder this last few years? My life is really easy. I'm super lucky. Okay, let's see. So this is gonna be subscriptions, filter events. So this will just be subs. My business is an agency that does marketing and advertising for brands. Yes. Hi, subs to the Patreon. It's really hard to find the older videos. Yeah. It is. I'm currently looking to pay somebody to organize all 300 of those videos into collections. And so that will happen in like the next month or two. I had a person that I wanted to have do it, but they just ghosted me. So actually, if you're interested in doing that, if anybody's interested in doing that for like a couple $100 and you're pretty good at Patreon or something, just toss me an email and I'll hire you. You have to, like, if you can improve my Patreon and like organize it into collections and maybe do some other cool stuff, just like send me a pitch and I'll hire you to do it. I definitely want to make I definitely want people to improve that. Yeah, that's actually like really high value, that whole thing. Okay, add browser source. This will be the subs, so subscriptions, Streamlabs, and then we'll do the Patreon. Can AI not do that? No, I don't think so. Not yet. Not yet. All right, that'll pop up like middle-ish for subs, and then we do the Patreon, and then we're done. All of the like EverQuest successors kind of feel like a meme. Like Pantheon just did its early access thing, but I have no confidence that that game is going to be good. Even though I like really want it to be and I really support the developers, I just think like it's been 10 years since they started the project and they have like 6 zones done. And then for Monsters and Memories, I actually really am hoping that is good. Yeah, it's too early to know, but I'm definitely watching it. I'm definitely watching it. Okay, Patreon. Hi, welcome back. Twitch hasn't died yet as you predicted. I predicted a 20% decline in viewership 3 years ago, and that's exactly what happened. Thanks for your comment. I'm actually Nostradamus. Let's see. So this is subs, bits, follows. Let's see. Bits. Oh no, Patreon. What makes EverQuest better in your eyes than WoW?
And then turn left.
The simple fact of like, okay, so Asmongold had this like weird video that a lot of people were commenting on that was called
Turn
Space Marine 2 brings me back to the days that are gone. And I was thinking like, how? Like, there's plenty of like really great AAA games still, like Hogwarts Legacy, like Space Marine 2, like there's like plenty of like really good ones. The real age that is lost in gaming is games that don't do all the work for you and tell you exactly what to do and tell you where to go. So like the reason why EverQuest 1 excites me and that I still play it is because when I get into the game, there's no like expectation and there's no linear way to like really play the game. I can go any direction, do any quest, like do anything, and nothing is really explained for me. Even today, like finding information on how to do quests and stuff on EverQuest is like, even with like the age of like websites and the internet, is so archaic that it's like oftentimes you just have to like go talk to somebody or figure like some real person and go figure out like what they did like 7 years ago to figure something out. So I just like I like not having my hand held, and it feels like with World of Warcraft, especially in this age, with retail being the way that it is, everything holds your hand. And it's not so much of a like mental effort sink, it's just a time sink. This is also why I still play and still love Path of Exile as like my primary game. Is like Path of Exile feels like basically an infinite canvas on which you can paint, and nobody is holding your hand asking you to do something. But also, like, you can't take my opinion on World of Warcraft seriously. Or I should say you shouldn't, because my, the problem with World of Warcraft was, like, I grew up on EverQuest and always loved that game. And when EverQuest came in, like, it was like Mick Warcraft for us. Like, it was, like, so much more of, like a what we viewed as, like, a simple game. So I never, like, I never could appreciate it on the level of, like, an Asmongold or, like a Towley or any of those people. They're better authorities on it than me. Patreon. So this would just be the Patreon notifications right here. Okay. Are you still planning to go with the Beast production document? Yeah, it's on the list. After the TwitchCon stuff. I've played a lot of Noida. Yeah, I love that game. Thank you. Okay, let me fix one more thing and then we're gonna go. what's up, Slasher? Hey, dude. You should be a VIP here. Let me fix that. Slasher. Yes. Never forget, Slasher was right the entire time that people made fun of him. He just didn't have enough air cover to run the story. Okay, I think we're good. That was a lot of tech stuff. It should be fixed. Actually, we're not good because I have to do one more thing. I'm going to copy these notifications over to this, and then we're actually good. This will take like 2 seconds. How do you get VIP on this channel? Industry people. Industry people or personal friends, or both. In that case, both. I'm not a console enjoyer. So I don't have a PS5 or the new Xbox. I kind of wish I did though for Space Marine 2. Like occasionally, you know, those games come along where you're like, oh my god, I wish I had. Okay, this is subscriptions, Patreon. Leave follows over here. Like I wish I had a console. Okay. I just don't want to spend $799 for a PC that can't edit videos or do other things. Yeah, we're multi-streaming to YouTube and to Twitch right now. Basically, the way, like, you can choose your viewing experience. I generally think that YouTube is the better viewing experience. Also, YouTube doesn't have music, and Twitch typically does have my music. But neither of the VODs have music. So I'll probably be playing some, like, kind of chill music, like lo-fi, as we go through, like, some of the news announcements today and stuff like that. And if you don't want to listen to that kind of stuff, you can just enjoy on YouTube like you are doing. I'll see all the chats all the same. As for schedule and just like general content updates, I am like back to streaming, but I only have time to do Tuesdays and Fridays because I have a full-time job, beyond full-time job. And so I'm doing Tuesdays and Fridays. I'll still be doing the Patreon stream too on Saturdays. That's been going for like the last like 3 years. And other than that, yeah, we're good. Okanini redeemed VIP 1 user for 24 hours. What is that? How did you do that? Are you a wizard? This guy's a fucking genie. How do you do that? I'm a wizard. Okay, I guess. Well, I guess I have to VIP someone. Stop redeeming that. What is that? Wait, stop. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. I can't fulfill all of those requests. Warning, automated ad break in... Okay, hold on. I need to make that drastically more expensive. I thought 50,000 is a lot.
Go straight.
You guys are going to be... How do I keep track of whoever's doing that? Is there like a thing? You guys are probably not going to get that channel point redemption reward because I have no way to track this. Hey, thank you, Yorisoft. I'm broke now. 50K is like 100 hours watch time. Oh, the mods can see feeds for redeems. Okay. Would you mind if I react to your content? No, not at all. You can do whatever you want, man. So we have to run 3 minutes of ads on Twitch, so while we're doing that, I'm going to figure out this redeem thing. We have to run it, or we won't. So I'm just going to sit here and do this redeem thing for that 3 minutes. Refund them and increase? I don't know how to refund them. Okay, I have the activity feed. Hold on one second. So let's go to... Oh, I can't change that. How do I change that? No, you redeemed it. You can VIP someone. You choose. That's the rules, man. That's the rules, man. Channel points. This is a Twitch thing. All the YouTube people, don't even worry about it right now.
Go straight.
VIP Gamer Josh. Very well. Now I gotta take notes on who's VIP. Heck yeah. Nobody will ever get that now. Get a drawing of yourself in MS Paint. Did I do these at some point? That's a cool reward. Okay, the people that have VIP options are... Someone bought that on Wednesday? They should have emailed me. Okay, so who else do we have? Who redeemed? Oh my god. Did the gnome work? It did. It's too small though. Did you even redeem something? Oh, you did. Okay. Stop saying me. I have a log of it. VIP... Guys, this is a waste of time. we need to be covering important business stuff. In the stream manager, you hit the plus sign and add the reward key to give the points back. So, also, for Twitch in particular, it's not so much that they're actual physical bots like you'd see on like networks, like on like Google AdSense. It's more that they're kind of phantom viewers. They're viewers that count as a viewer but shouldn't. Can you go into how you know they're viewbotting? It's super easy. You just take the number of logged in users, and then you take the number of actual viewers that Twitch is displaying. And if that discrepancy is like 60 to 70% or more, they're absolutely intentionally viewbotting. I would say out of like the top 500 broadcasters on Twitch, I think probably 1 in 5 viewbot intentionally, or are being viewbotted. And for that reason, I don't, that's why I don't typically sponsor like really big broadcasters anymore. Phantom viewers wouldn't count for watching ads though. They do count for watching ads, which is one of the reasons why we don't run ads on the Twitch network. Can you differentiate between bot clicks and viewer ads on viewer clicks on ads? At a macroscopic level, we can. So like I can tell you what the general rates are per platform, but I actually can't per campaign. And that's why on like really, damn you chunky now. Thank you, man. Thank you. You too will be chunky, I anticipate, or are currently chunkier. The one guy segue. We can't on a macro level, or sorry, we can on a macro level. So like, I can tell you in general like what the bot clicks are doing on like a platform like Twitter or like the place we run ads. But the problem is like we can't really per campaign because we rely on the analytics of those platforms to dole that out. And obviously no platform is going to tell you what their fake clicks are, right? Like that would, like Facebook is not going to tell you this percentage of your clicks were fraudulent, because then you'd be like, what the fuck am I paying for? You obviously want to think that 100% of your clicks are legitimate, and the platforms want to tell you that that's the case, but it's not true for any platform. How aware are advertisers of the amount of bots? Unbelievably unaware. Insanely unaware. Painfully unaware. I would say even the agencies whose job it is to like understand this stuff full time, they don't understand it. If phantom viewership is such an issue, why does view count go down so fast after someone rates another streamer? Because when somebody rates another streamer, it's actually forcing the viewer list to update. So the reason why you see so many of those drop off is because those are not real viewers. So like another good way to see this is like just go to any large stream that has like 20K-ish like viewers, and then watch what happens when they run a poll, right? Like watch what happens when they require any kind of engagement from the chat. They'll get like 400 to 500 like actual votes, and out of like the 20,000, and nobody else will engage. It's because there's like an enormous amount of fake engagement going on there. Is your bot awareness a meaningful selling point at Novo? I wish it was, but it's not. So like, surprisingly, like brands actually just don't give a shit if their ads and stuff are fraudulent. Like that's nobody has ever signed with us because we have really good fraud detection. I wish it was more important to them, but the reality is like really, really big brands only care about like the actual creative aspect of the content. So like if I give them 5 to 10 pieces of creative that are really, really high quality and are just talking about their videos and like their product in a really authentic way, then like all they need to do is like send that to their VP of marketing to like check the box and they're good. We do way more than that for big brands, but that's what they actually want. They just want the creative. For smaller people or e-com or like distribution, all they care about is engagement and clicks. So in neither case does anybody care about like fraudulent stuff. Like we just do that stuff is because it pisses us off, pisses me off. What is the reason Twitch doesn't have a similar ads manager setup to Google Ads? Incompetency. Okay, I'm looking for a link so we can start talking about stuff. Should you validate an idea by sharing the idea before they build a minimum viable product, or should the product demonstrate it to their network or build the MVP first? Depends totally on the product. What is mostly bots out of country? Pakistan, mostly. Most bots are out of Pakistan. Bro, what is this content? Christ. Okay, let's go to. How do I go back in the? Chat over. Yep. 50% of the traffic is Pakistan. Yes, sir. Because we get paid when numbers go up. Verified authenticity is unnecessary. I mean, yeah, sure, if you want to bleed money out from your budgets and then eventually have some VP call you on it. Like, I would much rather deliver like 40 to 50% more authentic results for people and like have them know that they're actually getting real engagement. And like whether they care or not, I still want to do a good job. Hi, I can't describe how much I've been looking forward to your return. Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, I still talk to Tyler. I don't think the Scuff podcast will ever come back in any meaningful way. It requires a lot of consistency on Tyler's part that he's not willing to put in. Not out of any, like, just, like, he's on a different track right now. You'd have to ask him. Hey, I'm glad to see you back. Oh, thank you. Now I'm a media buyer full-time. Awesome. Let's go. Hell yeah. Me too. We know you got that Amaranth money. That's why you left us in the first place. You're balling out on some island. I didn't make much. We've done some deals with Amaranth, but I don't have Amaranth money. I don't think anyone has Amaranth money. Amaranth's probably one of the most successful people I know, and I talk to some pretty successful folk. Yeah, I mostly made my money in esports and then off of like my own ventures and stuff. I don't talk to Ethan, unfortunately. That's more like my fault than his, but I'd love to. So first topic of the day is going to be the Twitch opening ceremony. I'm not going to bore you guys with the segments that don't matter. I just want to see what the updates to the platform are. What part of esports are you in? I used to own a company called Counterlogic Gaming, which was a esports team. We sold to Madison Square Garden in 2019, and then they nuked the team later on. Ethan's putting out some insane tweets. Yeah, he's shitposting super hard. I saw that. I've seen all your Twitch videos during COVID. Oh, thank you, man. Appreciate that, huge amount. Okay, so today, okay.